Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cropper here. Some very interesting information. I pledged to stay here in this little town to finish the education of my nieces and nephews who are in the school. As you may know, they've been taken out of the school. I'm too strict. I discipline the students. Garrett's mom agrees with me on this and had Garrett write an essay when he got in trouble. But the other mother does not agree and is taking her kids out after I expelled one. Why should I stay in this little town 75 to 100 miles from the nearest Walmart? Because it's worth getting the students. If I can get started, why not? Why not stay here? If I can get the school started 7, 8, 10 years down the road, I'll move somewhere maybe. Don't need to wait anymore. I'm moving. Mr. Cropper is going to New York City because there are objectivists in California and there are objectivists in New York. And in New York, you don't need a car. And besides, I like New York. I really like it. You can get anywhere on foot plus some state-owned transportation. But I don't like California as much, except for the fact that it doesn't get cold in California if you're in the right spots, you know, down in LA or whatever. New York City's colder than the dickens, and that's going to have to do it. It's going to have to do it. The plan is to move in about 3 weeks. Spend some time on some people's floors in their apartments. If you've got a place in Manhattan, I might impose on you for a few days. Well, I'm going to work 2 or maybe 3 jobs waiting tables, get some cash saved up. But over the next 2 to 3 weeks, all I have to do is pack the library and do videos for you, ladies and gentlemen. So, anything is probably going to cost about $3,000 to $4,000 to get us an apartment. So anything that you send from this video onward is going towards moving to Manhattan. We haven't even got the plane tickets yet, but we know about when we're going to depart. And it'll be exciting. We will get there, put our shoulder to the wheel or our nose to the grindstone or whatever, and work hard and get established and start a little teeny school in our living room and go from there. Because the one thing I used to be lacking is experience. And I've used the students in this little town that I used to live in and the family members here. I've used those connections to get experience, and now we're ready to open the school in a really serious place. I could wait around here. I could see if any of those students are going to come back after all. I could see how they do in the schools and so on. But it's just going to be an uphill fight all the way with these people. They don't appreciate what education is worth, and the only thing on their mind is this kid going to get social skills? It's such a small school and there aren't 300 monkeys screaming and hanging from the walls. How is he going to develop social skills in a situation where there aren't 300 monkeys hanging from the walls? That is the only question on their mind. They learn to spell. They actually do learn social skills better than the kids up in the other school, because you don't have 1,000 friends to pick from. You have to get along with the kids here, so you actually learn social skills here. They're not having it. So what if they learn social skills plus math, science, history, and literature? So what if they calm down and behavioral problems dissipate? So what? They're not in a large group. That's the real key, is to have kids in a large group. Anyways, I won't be dealing with as much of this in New York City, because there are more objectivists there. I know it's still going to be an uphill battle like it was for Lisa Van Dam, and I will probably be surprised to find an even harder battle when I get to New York than I had here. I shouldn't be surprised to find that. I should be pessimistically self-prepared for that. The battle in New York might be harder, but I'm going to do the battle in New York. The small town was wonderful. I was actually looking forward to a bucolic lifestyle for the next 10 years. But I can't resist the logic of the fact that there's no reason to stay here now. All the students that I was pledged to stay for have been withdrawn. And I can't get paid money here even if I do stay. And if I do make a successful school here, it'll be on nickels and dimes and help. So, New York City, here I come. Please donate to help me get there, to cut short the time I spend waiting tables in getting there. And it will remain true that all of the donations you send will go $10 for one Mr. Cropper video. I'm going to spend the next few weeks making them like a madman, so that over the 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks after that, while I'm waiting tables, I'll be able to upload videos even though I'm in New York City waiting tables. I plan to have a surplus. So please don't be shy in donating to help us get to New York City, and the next Mr. Cropper Junta, where we all get together and talk objectivism and stuff, will probably be more heavily populated, being in a place like New York City. We'll see. So, see you in New York.